and that, or good afternoon and that, or good evening and that. It's your boy, SaleenDriver, the SaleenDriver. That's me. Coming to you with episode number 121 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me. The show about nothing in particular. As we always prove every week that I do the show. We'll talk about just about anything. Or I'll talk about just about anything. I don't even really care who I piss off to do it. Let's see. Pizza Woman, my number one troll killer. Good to see you, my dear. CJ just popped in. And before CJ was VicTube Productions. Who? I don't know who. Who cares? Nobody cares. Oh, well, it's 3 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Floridians here, probably in Chicago. A Floridian in Chicago. That must be hell on earth. Megan's here. The man who hates to live in Gainesville and hates all things Florida Gators, but yet won't move. I find that interesting. Just Mountain Dew Zero. Actually tastes pretty good. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I can't tell really the difference between Mountain Dew and Mountain Dew Zero. My watch says it's 3 o'clock, or, well, 2:59, so whatever. Battle Angels here. Oh, Floridian is in Jacksonville right now. Okay, good. Battle Angels here. It's always good to see. Vic, if you're going to start keeping time, like every time the minutes change, that's going to get old real fast. Let's see. Who is that? Jeez, my eyesight is going to shit. Colin Bieber. All right, that's a new name. Never seen that before. He's coming in from Orlando, but good. Good to see you. Sir Aga is here. What the hell's going on in here? I don't know. We'll find out in about 5 minutes what the hell is going to go on in here. Megan says he moved. He's in Melrose now and going to be moving to Lottie. Oh, okay. And Floridian is actually living in Jacksonville now. Good. I'm glad you got out of Chicago, aka the city that Beetlejuice killed. Don't touch. Okay, Vic. One more of those, and we're going to time you out. I can time you out, Vic. You're a mod, but I can time you out. Albert Sancho is here, so we can officially get started. Now that Mr. Sancho showed up, it's really a party. For anyone that cares, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Seiko Tuna Kinetic. I love this watch. Don't wear it nearly enough. I think it's really the only Seiko I have left right now. But I love this watch. A true GMT, powered, wrist movement, charges a little capacitor inside. Really a nice watch. So I know nobody cares about the watches thing except Floridian, really. But I thought I'd do that for him. Colin Bieber says he doesn't catch many streams, but he's seen videos. Good thing. I appreciate your support, Colin. I honestly do. I'm glad for all my subs and all my stream participants. I know you do, Floridian, but let's face it, everyone else does it. I have no idea what that. Wait a minute, I got to put this up because it's so stupid. I got to display it for everybody. I have no idea what that means, sir. Do better. Do better. Let's see. Goose is here? Where? Did I miss it? Goose Sports. There he is, right there. Okay. And I missed one. Matt Dumit is here. Good to see you, sir. Well, and a whole bunch of people clicked the thumbs up button. I do appreciate that. Keep clicking them. Let's see if I can get them up to 20 this time. Of course, I only have 15 people in there, but thank you for the support. Oh, tuna. Okay. Sorry. Okay, Uga. Sir Uga, you got me. Yeah. I got to just show that. And formal apology to Sir Uga. I did say that this was the tuna edition, and he said chicken salad. Okay, I see where we went with that, and it just went right over my head. For those of you who don't know, Seiko, a lot of watches get nicknames put on by the fanboys and fangirls. This particular watch is this style, this case style. I'll show you close up. Has been nicknamed the tuna because of its resemblance. Literally, it kind of resembles a tuna can. It's also a pretty thick watch, as you can see. So they call it the tuna. They have other watches called the Samurai, the SKX, the turtle. The case back literally looks like the shape of a turtle's shell. So I forgot, tuna. Rick Sanchez is here and tells me I'm not putting enough emphasis on the So, okay. So when I refer to Sir Uga, I am supposed to go Sir Uga. That'll get old real fast. So the only sports-related news that I saw of there's two sports-related news stories of any significance that I've seen in the past week. And one of them is the artist formerly known as Stiquestrius or Stiquezius or Stick in the Mud Bennett got arrested for being drunk and disorderly in Texas. And God knows if you're getting arrested in Texas for being drunk and disorderly, you must have been really drunk and really disorderly, because I think drunk is a permanent state in parts of Texas. So that struck me as funny for a few minutes. And then I sort of, excuse me, my eyes are bothering me. It struck me as sort of funny. And then, I quickly passed it. I have read some stories about how Stiquezius or whatever, a stick in the mud, has screwed up his draft potential because he's now proven to be stupid. But as with anything else that you don't know what's going to happen, time will tell. So Stiquezius has got himself into a bit of legal trouble, and that's a shame. But even though he's a grown-ass man at 25 years old, I guess he's still mentally a kid. And boys will be boys. And the other story that came across the wire today that I'm sure at least a couple of people want to talk about, or maybe you don't, is some famous player named Tom decided to retire, this time for real. And I've seen literally across my YouTube feed, Facebook's plastered with it, and across my YouTube feed, literally a dozen videos along the same themes of stuck up or stuck on himself or egotistical Tom Brady finally retires, and usually the word retire is in quotes. Vic put one up. If you haven't checked it out, go to VicTube Productions and sub him up if you haven't subbed him up, and give the video a watch. So a lot of salty men out there, a lot of salty football fans. Who now, full fair disclosure, before I stopped watching the National Felons League, the No Fun League, the National Fuck Up League, 8 years ago, I was a Patriots fan. I was a Tom Brady fan. I was a Patriots fan before I gave up on that woke, politically correct snowflake diva league. And as a former pro football fan and as a former Patriots fan, sad to see the man retire. Sad to see the greatest of all time finally hang up the cleats, if it's well and truly hanging up the cleats. But okay, I don't really understand all the saltiness. I mean, Slitta, VidTube. I'm sure Uncle Lou's going to come out with a scathing rebuke at the man formerly known as Tom Brady, professional quarterback. And I'm sure BVD will come out with something scathing as well. Wouldn't surprise me if Big Dog Brad and Golden Blue Dude and Traveling Fools might pop a video. Maybe Slim Shady Kane will make a video being somewhat sympathetic to the retirement of Tom Brady, considering that Slim is a Bucks fan. But damn, the salt level out there, the tears of all these people who hate Tom Brady, it makes me laugh. It really, really does. Catch up on the comments here. Let's see. Let's see. Sir Uga is defending me against Sanchez. Oh, don't worry about it. Sanchez and I are good. Let's see. VicTube says it's the National Felons League. Players have been accused of doing worse. He'll be all right. Yeah, maybe. He was talking about Stetson. Sir Aga is saying Stetson was knocking on doors in Texas looking for TCU's defense. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Matt Dumit thinks Brady will be back next season. He wants another ring. I don't know. Maybe he's finally figured out that his 45-year-old body can't cash the checks that his mind is writing. Pizza Woman is agreeing with Matt. And, that's possible. I mean, CJ thinks he should retire. I think at 45 years old, maybe he should get on with the rest of his life. Go out and shtup some more supermodels. Let's see. Rick Sanchez, why would people be mad about Brady? I don't know. You have to ask them. I'm not mad about Brady. I'm mad about the rest of the league, but I ain't mad about Brady. Let's see. Albert Sancho says Brady may unretire, but he hopes not. Not true. I don't conjure. My outrage never comes out of thin air. So, and I call them as I see them, Rick. So, untrue. Ken Spears is here. He's checking in from Pittsburgh, as usual. Pittsburgh had another legendary quarterback retire recently, and they survived. Let's see. I'll put the StreamYard link up. See if anyone wants to come in here and shed tears over Brady retirement or over Stiquistrius or Stiquisius's arrest or anything else you want to talk about. I have a feeling I thought Brady signed a contract with Fox Sports before he mistakenly unretired. He should have stayed retired. CJ expresses a thought. Let's see. Well, Rodgers, I heard on the radio today, Rodgers is rumored to be heading to other places. I seem to remember him talking about heading to Miami, but I might have that. No, not Miami, the Jets. Rodgers is rumored to be heading to the New York Jets, which will make our boy Georgia Bulldog Will. That'll make him happy. Maybe. I don't know. Something about the idea that makes me laugh of these teams signing almost or completely washed up legend, quote unquote, legend quarterbacks, trying to have one more good run when they damn well know they shouldn't. Like Favre. Like Brady. I mean, Brady should have won that Super Bowl in Tampa and retired right there. But he had to stick around for a couple more years, and I think he soiled his legacy somewhat. Yeah, CJ, I was listening to a sports talk radio station out of Naples, Fort Myers, during morning drive, and they were talking about there's a bright little rumor about Rodgers going to New York Jets, which I don't think is going to help the Jets that much. I don't think they have enough talent on the team. And now you've got a quarterback that's past his prime, I think. He's past his expiration date. And he's going to go to the Jets and eat up a lot of money and a lot of cap space for no reason. Just, hey, Rodgers, listen here. Listen to SaleenDriver. Listen to me, boy. It's over. It's over, Aaron. It's over. Go away. Hang up your cleats. Hang up your shirt. Donate your uniform to the Hall of Fame. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer anyway. And go right off into the sunset. Go be a bratwurst farmer in upstate Wisconsin. Go fishing in the Gulf of Mexico. Sign on with a broadcast team for one of the networks and broadcast the games. Color commentate for the games, and maybe you'll do better than Romo. Hell, anyone can do better than Romo. I can do better than Romo. It's over, Aaron Rodgers. It's over. Tom Brady should have known it was over 2 years ago, but he stuck around. You should know it's over. You're not getting another ring. You're not getting another Super Bowl. You're not going to take another team to the promised land. It's over. Go away now. Make room for somebody else. Let's see. Yeah, that may be Ken. I mean, I could definitely see, you got, Aaron Rodgers has an ego that won't quit. But maybe they'll vote him in separate years. I mean, maybe Aaron Rodgers isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. Maybe he gets in after a couple of tries. Brady's a guaranteed Hall of Famer. Hell, they may even rename the Hall of Fame Tom Brady and his and the supporting cast. Brady's getting in, obviously. Should I? It's so tempting to time Jay Shipes out. It's so tempting. You know what? I'm going to be charitable and I'm going to let Jay. I won't leave Jay alone for now. NFL dweller, drooler. Boy, do you not know how to spell the word drooler? Really? What's Jay? Did your mom drop you on your head too much? Have you been eating paint chips again? What's wrong? Did you get a blow to the head recently? I mean, what's wrong with you? No, Rick, I'm not going to. No, you're wrong, Rick. I'll talk about anything you want to. You don't want to talk about the pro football? I won't talk about pro football. Fuck it. It's almost over anyway. I'm not talking about pro football anyway. I'm talking about two players that hung around too long and my opinion of them. I think Brady hung around too long. I think Aaron Rodgers is hanging around too long. It's over, guys. Your mind is writing checks your body can't cash. Go away now. Go do something else. Go farm go farm salmon in Alaska or Pacific Northwest. Aaron Rodgers should see if Danica Patrick will take him back so he'll have somebody to play with. I don't. Well, never mind. Baylor man's here. Good to see you, sir. Little bit of news. CJ will appreciate this. Our other resident Georgia Tech fan. I was sitting around, not really doing very much, and I noticed that Pigskin Pete was doing an ACC show yesterday in the afternoon. So I popped in there, and CJ was being C-Dog was being C-Dog. He's being the ultimate Georgia Tech homer, and he was being pretty much ruthlessly attacked by the online panel. And he was screaming bloody murder about Georgia Tech was going to go to a bowl game this year in 2023. And Pigskin P was hammering him for being delusional. They got a new coach. They don't have a lot of good players, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to a bowl game, and so on and so on. So C-Dog was screaming to anyone who would listen, bet me. I'll take a bet right now. I think the over-under is 5.5 games or something like that. And C-Dog is absolutely convinced that Georgia Tech will win more than 5.5 games and go to a bowl game. So none of the so-called ACC fans in there would step up and bet him. And I'm sitting there, I'm laughing my ass off that Sea-Dog. I mean, Sea-Dog is literally working himself up into an aneurysm. So finally, I typed in the comments, I said, and I was in the background on StreamYard. They hadn't let me in yet. And I said, I'll take your bet. I'll bet you $50 that Georgia Tech doesn't get a bowl game. And they said if Georgia Tech the bet was if Georgia Tech goes to a bowl game, which means they win 6 games, I'll pay you $50. If Georgia Tech misses the bowl, you pay me $50. And I will get on my stream, this one here or another one, and I will pay the $50, and I will publicly say that I was wrong, and CJ was right. Not CJ, Sea-Dog was right. So Sea-Dog and I have a $50 bet whether or not Georgia Tech goes to a bowl game. And Sea-Dog actually gets angry at me. I mean, angry at me because, I'm a Florida fan. He's a Georgia Tech fan. And he says we should be, we have no beef. We have no conflict. We should be simpatico because we both hate Georgia. True. We both hate Miami. True. Why are you betting against me? I said, because I'm, you're ranting and raving about it. I figured somebody should step up. And then after I made the bet with Sea-Dog, then Pigskin Pete made the same bet with Sea-Dog. So Sea-Dog is either going to get $100, 50 from me, 50 from Pigskin Pete, or he's out $100, 50 to me, 50 to Pete. So I've already made my first college football bet of 2023, and I just have a feeling that somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm going to lose this bet. But I figure the way Georgia Tech has been going the past few years, I don't know. It might not be the worst bet I ever made. I mean, the worst bet I would ever make is thinking that Florida would beat Georgia in this coming year. That would be the worst bet. Well, Matt seems to think I'm about to make $50. And CJ said the most factual thing in the history of factual things. I'm going to leave that up for a while. Only Miami fans like Miami. That is the most factual statement in the history of ever. Nobody likes Miami except Miami. Nobody likes Miami outside of Miami. Period. Well, Rick Sanchez thinks Georgia Tech's going 8-4. No, probably not. Let's see. Sir Aga says the nerve of Sea-Dog to tell everyone that I have no idea what I'm talking about. I was trying to bet him. Yeah, that's right. Sir Aga was sorry. He was there. He was trying to get into the stream, but for some reason they wouldn't let him in. He wanted to bet Sea-Dog as well. And Sir Aga was going nuts in the background, man. He was like rapid fire posting in the private chat. So, but he tried. But yeah. What is it? Aga, what is it you call him? Sea fraud or something like that, and something like that. Oh, Rick thinks they're going 4-8. Then why did you type 8-4? You put 8. You see, you put 8-4 up earlier, unless you were talking about some other team. Anyway, doesn't matter. Sea fraud. That's what is. Sir Aga calls Sea Dog. He calls him Sea Fraud. Oh. Well, I know Traveling Fools is a Miami fan. So is Slim Shady Kane. But at least Slim Shady Kane isn't delusional about what they are. And we are graced with the tube of Victor.
Yep.
With his new microphone.
Yeah.
And he gets on the chat and immediately goes away. Oh. All right. No idea what that was about. But
yeah,
okay.
I forgot. Yeah. I was just closing the curtain to the bathroom, but so that you can't see the toilet in the background.
I don't mind seeing it. I only mind when you use it.
Right. You just don't want me to be on it.
That would be that'd be nice. So how you doing, Mr. Vic?
Good.
Saw that video you put up earlier. One of the salty videos I call.
Yeah.
Begging Megan is Rick Sanchez wants to see your shitter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bet he does. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he does it. No, but no kink shaming. No kink shaming. We don't know what Sanchez is into, so
yeah, I don't know what he's into.
There's no kink shaming on the SaleenDriver channel. Jay Shipes, I'm sorry, says all Miami fans have road rage.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that's not true because Slim Shady Kane's drives an over-the-road truck. And you don't want someone with road rage driving that 80,000 pounds of truck behind you.
No.
That would be bad. So, and here's the thing that I'm interested in now. Okay, so Brady is retired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that leaves Tampa to find a starting quarterback, right?
Right.
So the question I have in my mind, and I'm not really going to find out about it unless I watch the Tampa news, which I do almost every night anyway. Is the hatred for all things Florida Gators going to continue, and they're going to ignore Kyle Trask and start that professional journeyman Blaine Gabbert?
Yeah, that's probably what they're going to do is start Blaine Gabbert. Yeah,
because he's worthless.
I think that they should give Kyle Trask a chance, but I think they're probably going to end up starting Blaine Gabbert. But yeah.
Oh, good. Well, that means, but then again, they're also pursuing, and I know the Georgia fans are actually cringing about this right now.
What?
They are pursuing Todd Monken.
Yeah, I know.
As the OC.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
And I don't think Georgia fans are going to be very happy about losing Monken.
No.
Because Monken is responsible for your natties.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, he squeezed Stequezius like a tube of toothpaste to get everything out of him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And now, well, who's your starter next year?
Carson Beck.
Beck, right? I know it began with the letter C. I remembered that. So Carson Beck is your starter. He's what, a junior?
Yeah.
But no Monken, maybe.
That's right. Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, or he's a redshirt sophomore, but yeah.
Oh.
No. He's a he came in 2020, so he's been here 2021, 22. This will be 23, so this will be his fourth year. Yeah, so he'll be a redshirt junior. That's right.
Oh, there's a new name I haven't seen in the comments section. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Who?
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him in my comment section. Yeah.
Oh. Is he a good guy, or is he someone I need Pizza Woman to keep an eye on?
No, he's good. He's good people. Yeah.
Okay. I
Right. He
rely
makes
on Pizza
right.
Woman a
He
lot.
makes yeah. He makes sports highlights videos. So if you can't tell from the name of his channel, yeah.
Sir Aga says Stequavius. That's how it's
Yes,
pronounced, right?
Dequavius. There you go.
Will be knocking on my door this weekend at 3 a.m. looking for TCU's offense. He better not, because I know my younger daughter is coming to visit this weekend from Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
And if Stequazius wakes her up, he's going to die. Do not wake up a early 20s female.
Yep.
Don't do it.
Yep.
Wars have been started because of this. Many deaths.
Yep.
But what do you think about Stequavius? You think this is gonna hurt his draft potential?
No, not really. Do you think there are any NFL GMs sitting around thinking, you know what? I was gonna draft Stetson Bennett, but now I think I'm gonna draft him since he got drunk in Texas. So, I mean, no, I don't think
I don't
so.
know if he'd get drafted at all.
Well, like I said, I thought he'd get drafted in like the sixth or seventh round, something like that.
Okay, well,
or like the fifth, sixth, seventh round, something like that. Yeah.
Here's a question for you and for the chat, and be honest. Try and take off your Homer glasses for a moment, and be honest.
Okay.
Who's going to go first in the draft? Stequavius or AR-15?
AR-15.
You're kidding.
That's what all the mock drafts are saying. Yeah. There's some mock drafts that have him going in the first round. Yeah.
I saw that.
I think I saw one that had him like going to the Panthers.
CJ, the rumors are that Monken is going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to become their OC.
That's right. Yeah.
That he
might be. That he might be. That's right.
Well, Tampa is in the market for an OC, that's for sure. So's Florida, actually. They should be anyway.
Well,
University of Florida should throw lots of money.
Who's Florida's OC right now?
I don't think they have one.
Okay, so Sunbelt Billy is y'all's OC. Okay.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's a mistake for any coach.
Well,
I don't care I don't care if you're Kirby Smart or Billy Napier or Nick Saban. I don't care how good you are as a head coach. You need to have an OC.
Yeah.
Hang on.
And a DC. Well,
you need a DC.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't make sense for Kirby Smart to not have an OC because he's defense is his specialty.
Nate, put the chick back up.
Well, the Falcons don't have an offensive coordinator either, so I think that we need to get one, but I also think it's probably not going to happen, and that Arthur Smith is still going to call the plays next year. But
Vic, I admire you as a YouTuber, but I don't admire you as a slob because you can't fucking trash talk because you actually Google tips to trash talk.
Okay,
you're so bad.
Like what? When did you see me Googling tips to trash talk?
Well, I'm just saying. Just saying. I just
I think I think that you probably did, but
no, I don't. I make up my own trash talking.
okay.
I go hardcore best I can to trash
All right.
talk you.
All right. Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Nate.
You're so bad at speaking language or speaking in general that you have to do sign language. You're so bad at writing letters that you had to copy Chinese letters.
Okay.
Actually, they're called characters, but
Or
no.
whatever
Yeah, they're
it's
called
called.
characters.
Symbols.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're called characters. They're not symbols.
Characters,
Yeah, they're called characters. Yeah.
manga characters, whatever.
Nate, why are you salty today, Nate? What's going on?
Well, Vic is my rival for Slav Olympics.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
right.
salty.
Yeah, I'm his rival in the Slav Olympics.
Well,
yeah.
actually, Mayhem Matthew brought. Well, he actually established the rivalries stuff for Slav Olympics. So I gave it a shot. So.
Big Wrist showed up. I just noticed that my friend Big Wrist is here, so good to see him. Slav Olympics is coming up in about a month.
30 days. 30
Yeah.
days.
Yep. Now, lots of people have been asking. I will tell you, I will mention it briefly. As I'm scheduled to be at the Slav Olympics. I'm still going to be coming to the Slav Olympics.
Yeah.
There is always a possibility something goes off and plans change, but right now, Wednesday, February 1st, I'm heading to the Slav Olympics. I got my room reserved, cars ready, I'm ready. Well, I'm not ready, but I'll be there.
So you're gonna go there so you're gonna go up 2 days early.
No, I'm going.
If you
up,
leave on Wednesday, I think that you don't have to get there until Friday. If you go on Wednesday,
I'm getting there on Friday.
That'll be. I thought you said you were going to drive up on Wednesday.
No. I'm saying as of Wednesday, February 1st. My plans are to go to the Slav Olympics.
Go to the Slav Olympics on March 3rd. Okay.
3rd, yeah. I'll drive up on Friday, participate, and then leave Sunday morning to come home.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It'll be amusing. I understand a lot of the old favorites are showing up, and got some new people showing up this year too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Vic, how you did some feet finder yet?
Feet finder? No, I don't do feet finder.
Okay. Oh well. Oh well. I thought you did.
Rick Sanchez says you're a shitty calligrapher.
Okay, what does that mean?
You know what calligraphy is?
Shitty calligraphy. No, not
calligraphy really. is writing letters and numbers and symbols in a very artistic and very like a wedding invitation. You ever seen a wedding invitation?
Yeah.
That's calligraphy. That's a form of calligraphy anyway. He says you're a shitty calligrapher, which is the kind of insult that means less than nothing. So
yeah, kind of like Nate's insults.
Yeah. Battle Angel says that Lou and she and Lou are heading there on the 1st.
I am too.
Spend some time at the beach, I guess.
Actually,
that's right. Well, Nate is slower than the traffic in Atlanta. So
I actually
not
thought that
only will my Mustang will not, I'm not bringing it, but not only would my Mustang blow whatever you're bringing to the drive away, it will drive all the way up to the Canadian border and back without any problem. So STFU.
Yeah, so are you gonna drive the Saleen up to the Slav Olympics or?
Yeah, I'll drive the Saline up to Slav Olympics
Awesome.
if you
Vic-
said PayPal me $500 for the gas.
Oh,
Vic
okay.
tube's so slow by getting out of the wire.
Okay.
He's so slow getting out of the wire because he doesn't have all season tires. So
Oh, okay.
This. Oh, okay, now I get it. All right, no wheelchair jokes, please.
okay.
Let's not let's not indirectly attack that.
That's right.
Okay, cross out that. Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so we still need to figure out who's going to push me around on the beach. But yeah, because we have to get one of those like beach chairs with like the big tires, and someone's gonna have to
So
push me around the beach. So yeah.
they
Get,
basically are gonna have an advantage with a monster truck. No,
I know who's not going to do it. It's not going to be DVD.
I thought he's gonna. Never mind. I mean, he does have a weapon in his hands. BVD does.
If I were BVD, I would stay away from the beach because if he gets sand in that
that's
artificial
true.
leg,
Oh God,
that's going to be a nightmare.
If you get sand in that what?
The artificial leg. If he gets it inside the leg, he'll tear his skin up, and if he gets it inside
Well, I
one of the
think
working
he
joints,
he wears a sock for his stump. So yeah.
yeah. But if that thing has any kind of articulating joints, and he gets sand in there, that's going to be ugly.
Vic, I know you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Bang and Megan said jackpot would go into cardiac arrest trying to push me on the beach.
Damn.
Mm. So Jay Shipes used to be a Ford owner, and then he went to the dark side.
Yeah, Ford's.
What is the dark
Ford.
side? You mean Chevy?
Chevy.
I thought Fords were really bad.
Well, it depends on
Ain't
who
nothing
you
wrong
ask.
with Fords as long as you take care of them.
Well, it depends on
The car.
who you ask, but yeah.
Well,
yeah. Well,
I mean, me, I don't really care. I mean, they're both the same to me. So I mean,
you don't drive, do you?
No.
Could you?
I don't know. What do you mean? You mean like a car with like hand controls? I don't know.
Yeah, and do you have good control of your hands?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, you could outfit a car with hand controls.
Yeah.
now
See you in a little convertible, just tooling around. That would I could see that. I could totally see that.
Yep.
But Nate is going to the Slav Olympics.
that's a fact.
That is a fact.
As who's all gonna be going with you this year, Nate?
Well, Mom, of course, and her sister from Rhode Island.
Yeah.
I understand Tiger Cat's going to the Slav Olympics.
Yeah. What about Papa Nate?
Yeah, he's afraid to go.
Oh, he's afraid to go. Okay.
Well, that's what I get him from him, but he doesn't want to be in this. For some reason, I don't know why he doesn't want to be in this community. I don't know why. I don't know. I want him to go, but
why in the hell is CJ not only watching basketball but women's basketball?
To get
UC
that
Purdue
booty.
beat Ohio State.
Yeah. To get that booty. I'll shut up.
I saw one of the local Tampa stations, the NBC affiliate down here, has been making a big deal recently about University of South Florida's women's basketball team being
Oh, shit.
ranked
Wow.
for the first time in a while, I guess.
Well,
And
yeah.
it's like, really? So
Really?
little is going on in Tampa,
Yes.
St. Pete, Clearwater that you're focusing on women's basketball.
What's wrong with that?
It's
Women's
pathetic.
basketball. Yeah. I'm sorry to say this to all the women athletes, but we don't want you. We don't want your.
Oh, come on, CJ. If I can't make fun of that, what am I going to make fun of?
Well, actually, we
The salt
watched her.
is strong with this one.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Pizza Woman says she doesn't want to talk about it. So
Oh,
I guess about Ohio State losing to Purdue. Yeah.
Purdue do.
One of my old friends from when I lived in Atlanta and I worked for IBM, one of my good buddies there, his name is J.O. Stout. Big Purdue fan. He went to Purdue University. Big Boilermaker fan. He's as big a Boilermaker fan as any of you Georgia Bulldog fans.
Uh-huh.
Is he? Is he bigger than? I'm not trying to. Okay, is he bigger? Was he bigger a fan than Jeff Webster's as a band fan, or no?
Yeah, definitely.
He was definitely. He's
that's
definitely
what he's
a big,
saying.
No, I know.
He's definitely a big fan.
Yeah, I was not trying to insult Jeff Webster. I was not trying to do that.
So Raj hey Nate, so Raj wants to know if you had a sex change.
No.
No, I told him to keep that avatar up because it's something pleasant to look at.
Yeah, no, it's Paige Sporonic. Yeah,
whatever it's called.
Yeah, the golfer. Yeah.
Sir Uga wants to know why I lived in the Metro Atlanta. I moved to Metro Atlanta in 1991, right after I got out of UF. I moved up to Atlanta because it was a great opportunity. It was about as far north as I wanted to live, and I wanted to because I knew it was a great place to find a job
and work.
And I checked this out. It's an actual fact. Women outnumbered men in Metro Atlanta by 3-2.
Okay.
The hell?
So I figured even I could get laid in Atlanta. So I moved to Atlanta. And I moved there in 1991, and I lived there for 10 years. I lived in Marietta, and then I moved to Kennesaw.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked in Smyrna mostly. And, that's why I met she who became eventually my ex-wife. Both my kids were born in Atlanta over at Northside Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And had a good life there, but I didn't want to raise my kids in Atlanta, so we left in 2001. Moved back to Florida, where I grew up.
Now, I have a question for you, Saleen. If I know you probably don't like the Midwest, whatever, but if you had to pick to raise a family, if you did, if you were still younger, but I'm not saying you're old.
What? What are you saying, Nate?
What are you saying? You're saying I'm old.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I am old. What are you talking about? My birthday's coming up pretty soon.
Well, I was trying to make my point, but my point is, if you had to raise a family when you're still young, right? What state or what's the best state to raise a family in your mind in Midwest?
Florida. You know that.
I said
Florida.
I said Midwest, not the Southeast.
Midwest.
The Midwest? I think really
Nebraska,
all the states in the Midwest are good places because they all have strong family values.
Yeah.
They all have good schools. The population there isn't trying to kill each other constantly like they are in some places, including in Atlanta, which
right. Well, it seems like the less people that live in an area, the less there's people trying to kill each other.
Right.
So.
And
now, if I had to move to the Midwest right now,
Yeah.
I think I would probably jump off a tall building instead, but be that as it may. I would probably move to either Iowa or Nebraska or Oklahoma,
And why is
because
that?
those are states where you can and those are states with small, even the big cities are relatively small.
Right.
They're safe. They have good values
Yeah.
in those states, and there are other states in the area too.
Yeah.
I think the entire Midwest is a good place to raise kids.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I grew up in Florida. I spent my formative years in Florida. I had a good life in Florida as a kid and as a teenager. The schools here are first rate. The colleges are first rate.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to raise my girls in Metro Atlanta, which is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So we moved.
It is dangerous, yes.
And now I've got two grown young women. Didn't get drunk, didn't get hooked on drugs, didn't get knocked up. And they're one's educated and gainfully employed, and the other one is going to graduate in May with honors.
Right.
Yeah. And will be gainfully employed soon as well.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have accomplished all that in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I loved Atlanta. There were things about living in Metro Atlanta which I missed dearly. I mean, fantastic places to eat, lots of stuff to do, some professional sports teams that I got to support. Neither of which were the basketball or the football team. Yeah. And if I wanted to drive up into the Georgia mountains and tool around in my sports car, there you go. I mean, I'm an hour away from mountain driving. So there's a lot of things about living in Metro Atlanta that I miss.
Yeah.
And Megan wants to know why I went from Gainesville to Atlanta. Because as good as Gainesville was, and as much fun as I had in Gainesville, Atlanta has 1,000 times the employment opportunities that Gainesville had.
Yeah, there you go.
I know. Yeah,
including a viable and vibrant high-tech sector, which was my chosen field.
Yeah.
And I moved to Atlanta, and I was employed almost immediately.
Yeah.
In a recession, by the way. 91, you might remember, was a recession year.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah.
Well, you probably weren't born yet.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
And the reason why I asked that, because most people in the South and Northeast and Southwest, South or West, whatever it's called, they think of those Midwest states as cornfields, which is kind of
Shut up, Uga.
yeah, yes and no. I mean, yes, there's cornfields everywhere.
No, I mean Nebraska and Kansas and Iowa and all those states in the area, they're all known for their farming and stuff like that. But the whole state is not one big cornfield. I mean, come on.
It's a farming community. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's a farming community, but they also have some very big cities with
Omaha
that are just as capable and cosmopolitan as anything you'd see in the South or in the Northeast.
But it's all big farms now. But
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Big farms.
They're all owned by Bill Gates.
Well, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, which is in Omaha, or raised in Omaha too.
So. Yeah. Well, they're going to buy up all the farmland so that they can make it idle so that we all eat bugs.
That's disgusting.
Eat bugs.
Yeah, they don't want people eating meat anymore. They want us eating bugs, own nothing, and love it.
Well, that's disgusting.
Well, I don't pretend to support the idea. I just report them.
Well,
They say by 2030 we'll all be eating bugs, living in little.
there are, other solutions,
Yeah.
bolder solutions, but
Yeah.
no
Or
one
there's a
wants to.
solution of
But
leave
no one wants to talk about them. But yeah, of course, no one wants to talk about or suggest genocide. But I mean,
Yeah.
or a
that.
purge.
No,
A
we're not.
purge. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the purge movies where like let people have
Oh
one
fuck yeah!
day where
No,
you
no,
can
no, no.
just
No,
kill
I
each other.
actually
Yeah.
haven't. I haven't seen any of the Purge movies, but
But you
It,
probably heard of
I
them.
saw
Right?
clips of them, and I understand
Yeah.
the concept. I
Yeah.
mean,
but
yeah, everyone is all buttoned down and locked down
Purge.
for 364 days out of the year, and they take 1 day out of the year, and everyone goes batshit crazy and do whatever they want.
Purge.
but yeah. The reason I asked that question because a lot of people in the United States that don't live in the Midwest, they make fun of Midwest states. So yeah.
I don't make fun of Midwest states.
Why not? It's the same. Most people do that haven't been there. Do so.
Well, I haven't been in the Midwest very much. I mean, I've been to Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Indiana.
So like
Those are considered upper Midwest states.
Yeah.
I have not been to the lower Midwest states like Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma.
Oh, don't forget the Dakotas. North Dakota. South Dakota.
Raj, you're being too subtle again.
Oh, shit.
Tell us what you really think, sir.
That's what he thinks. He thinks it's a shithole city. Yeah.
Well, there were parts of Atlanta. I don't know if anyone in this chat or whatever has ever heard the term balkanization.
Balkanization. Okay, what does that mean?
Okay. If you look in your history books, you'll find during the Cold War, a communist country called Yugoslavia.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yugoslavia was a nation created out of 6 different regions: Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia. These are all people historically hate each other.
Macedonia,
Macedonia or something like that.
And they all hate each other. They're all peoples that have different religions, different cultures.
Slovenia
slammed together and ruled under one ruler. I think his name was Tito.
Yeah, Tito.
A communist.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
When he died and the Soviet Union fell and the Eastern Bloc fell, the countries, the Yugoslavia blew apart into 6 regions. They immediately began fighting each other.
Oh, and there a war between Serbia and Bosnia Herzegovina or whatever.
Right. That was during the Clintax administration.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, the minute the controlling class fell apart, they start killing each other because it's a whole bunch of different regions that all hate each other.
Yep.
Metro Atlanta is the same thing. Dunwoody, Buckhead, Kennesaw, Marietta, Smyrna. I go on and on. They're all little enclaves of these little groups that don't like each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you got all these races and religions and cultures and points of view all slammed together in the 10-county metro area. They all hate each other, and they're always fighting with each other, and occasionally they kill each other. And I didn't want to raise my kids in an area of in the middle of the state that's fighting with each other constantly. You watch the Metro Atlanta news. First 5 or 6 stories are shootings every night, 7 nights a week. You turn on the news. Who shot up somebody in downtown Atlanta? Who shot up somebody in Roswell? Who
You
shot
see
up
it all the
somebody in
time. Yep.
Buckhead?
Yep.
You know
See
I'm
it all
not.
the
You know
time.
I'm not wrong. So
Yeah,
I
I know.
said,
I see it. I see it all the time too. You're
yeah.
right. Yeah.
So I turned to my then wife, and I said, "We're young. We got the money. We have the opportunity. We both want to move back to Florida eventually. Now is the time to do it before the housing market collapses.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here." And we packed up. And I found a house down here. We packed our shit and we left just before the housing market collapsed. In 2001, there was a housing collapse in 2000. There was another
You
recession.
were born.
And we left. We came to Florida, and
Paradise.
I don't know about her. I
I
don't
know that
talk to her.
the housing market collapsing is good for buyers but bad for sellers, right?
Yes. And right now, the housing market is bad for buyers and sellers because the Biden regime has jacked interest rates to the moon, and nobody can afford to buy them anymore. Wilkie's here. Just saw Wilkie, or Wakiki, as Lou calls him.
All right. Yeah. I think it may be time for another housing market collapse, but
It's already started, except in Florida. For some reason, Florida's housing market is still going okay. It won't last forever. And the Fed keeps raising interest rates.
Yeah.
So as long
well,
as the Fed keeps jacking interest rates.
the president does not
Care.
control the Fed though, but the
No,
Fed
but he
controls
appoints the
itself.
head of the Fed.
Oh yeah,
which
you're
is-
right. They do. They have a council of the Feds, or like a chair people of the Feds who are appointed by
Yeah.
the president. Those are
Now,
lifetime
Nate,
appointments. So
Nate and Vic, I know you guys aren't old enough to remember this, but I am. And I remember the Carter years when inflation was, and we calculated inflation differently back then. It was actually more realistic. Inflation was in the double digits back then, and interest rates for for home loans and car loans and stuff, the interest rates were up near 20%. And the inflation rate was up in the 13-14% range. So we're repeating history again.
Yeah.
happens.
And 23 is supposed to be a bad year for the economy. So I hope that's wrong, but we'll see.
Well, shit. Or what was that saying? Well, fuck.
Yeah, I think it's time for a VicTube well fuck. He's not going to give us one. He's not
Okay, no,
gonna
I
give
need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck.
us. I will turn your microphone off, please. Oh, he did. Sorry. Well, maybe he'll come back and give us a well fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Wilkie said lots of beautiful places in Georgia to live. I agree. And Savannah is beautiful. I agree. I've been to Savannah multiple times. I was even in Tybee Island once. Beautiful places. Nice place. So there's a lot of nice places to live in Georgia. When I lived in the area, I belonged to car clubs that used to make regular drives up into the North Georgia mountains. We go spend the day in Helen. We drive up to Dahlonega, Brasstown Bald, which is a nice little mountain drive up there. One time we went all the way up to Dalton, Georgia, which is up on the Carolina border. There's a great place to eat up there. They do family style Southern cooking up there. The fried chicken was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I forgot. I think it was called Dalton House, actually. But we drove up there and had dinner, and then drove down the mountain again at night, which is dangerous. Beautiful up there. Beautiful places to live up there. There's even nice places to live in Metro Atlanta, but I damn well sure wouldn't want to try and find them now. I don't think finding them is Dillard House. Thank you, sir. Now, what I say, Dalton? No,
Yeah,
Dalton's in the other direction. Dillard House. Thank you, Saraga. It looked like it was on a farm, or it was in the middle of farm country, but it was beautiful up there, and but a little cold. I gotta say, a little bit on the cold side, but yeah, Dillard. Jay Shipes knows what I'm talking about. Dillard House is great. Lots of food. I mean, they just kept bringing piles of food until you just say, "Please stop, stop." I actually thought that maybe the people who ran Dillard House were Jewish because they had a Jewish grandmother in the back saying, "Eat, eat, eat, eat." But yeah. Yes, there's a farm in the middle of the mountains. That's exactly right. Sam Bell is here. Good to see you, sir. It was a great drive up there too. I mean, if you have the car for it, driving in the North Georgia mountains is a blast. But if yes, I ate at a plantation house. Sue me. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It may have been a plantation house back in the 1800s, but I wasn't alive back then, so whatever. Beautiful up there, beautiful country. Went there several times with the car club. And like I said, if you got the car for the Georgia mountains, it's a great way to kill an afternoon or a morning and afternoon. If you ain't driving the right car, it's a chore. Let me tell you. Rick, okay, hang on. I'll highlight that. Rick, if you think you're man enough to take my sister out, God bless you, man. Have at it. Well, she's not in Georgia. She's in Maine. So you'll have to get her to come down out of Maine, and I don't think she'll do it. I mean, leave all her communist buddies and come down where it's not 20 feet of snow, and she won't do it. So if you think you're man enough to date my sister, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Them's facts, Raj. Them is the biggest facts of all the facts in the factual world. Sounds like a challenge. If you want, I'll go find her phone number. I'll post it up. I don't have her phone number. I'm not allowed to have it, but I know somebody who does. So if you really want her phone number, I'll post it up. Buckhead. Oh, you know what? Raj, I got a challenge for you. You go to Buckhead. I want to see you spend an evening in Buckhead. I want video. I want to see how a big, burly, bearded redneck survives in Buckhead. That would be a video and a half, I'm telling you.
Yep.
You okay, Vic?
Yeah.
Give me an off fuck. Or
well, fuck.
There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It was time for that. So.
Yeah, you need to. Get some stingers, Saleen.
Yeah.
What you have to do is you have to go to brand, and then you can upload video clips.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the brand thing.
You could make a stinger about me ranting about
I do that on the free version of.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I'll try and make some and see what I can do with it. So I'm getting that Raj does not like Buckhead, Alpharetta, or Marietta. Claremont Lounge. Now there's a name I
He
haven't
says
heard of.
F. Buckhead, Alpharetta, and Marietta.
You know the problem with Buckhead is? Well, two problems. No
What?
parking. You can't park there, and there's no strip clubs.
No point.
Damn it. Fuck. Fuck.
There's plenty of strip clubs in Marietta and Alpharetta, but you can't find one in Buckhead. And
Yeah. So when's the last time you went to a strip club?
Oh fuck.
1994.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I have never went to a strip club other than GTA. So.
Yeah, and you know, it was, the problem with strip clubs is,
What?
well, there's multiple problems with them, but the baby driver. Okay,
He's talking about you. Yeah. He's calling you.
Baby Driver was a movie.
Okay.
No, the problem with strip clubs is you go in there, you throw money at women who hate you,
Mhm.
and if you touch one of them, the 500-pound gorilla in the corner is going to pick you up and throw
That's
you
right. It's
bodily out of the club.
That's right. It's a place to look but don't touch.
Well, that's pointless.
That's right. You can look at the boobies but don't touch the boobies.
I mean, I can Google booby pictures on the internet all day. I mean, I don't. I'll put it this way: I don't hate my money so much that I will go to a strip club.
Oh, okay. You mean you
I'd
don't
rather
hate your?
spend,
You
I'd
mean
rather
don't?
spend the money on something
Right.
else.
You mean you don't hate your money so much anymore? As apparently you used to, but
No. I've been to strip clubs 3 times in my life. Just 3.
Did you throw money?
I didn't throw money. I gave a little money away to 1 or 2 dancers that I liked looking at particularly, but no, I really didn't. I didn't buy a lap dance. I didn't go to the VIP lounge. None of that. Jimmy Garoppolo is here.
What the hell? Get back to work.
Garoppolo is in the comments section. I guess he's out of a job in San Francisco, so he can't.
That's right. He is going to be out of a job in San Francisco. Yeah. So he's going to be on another team. Yeah.
Hold on. Hang on. I got to answer this message.
Doraville.
I know this is important. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That was important. I had to take care of that. Well, I mean, Sir Uga, I mean, isn't that the point? I think, isn't that the point of a strip club? And you misspelled the word clothes, sir. It's supposed to be E.
Cloths. She didn't have any cloths on.
If you're going to insult me, at least spell check it first. So.
Right. Any
and
cloths on. Yeah.
Well, you do need cloths at the strip club.
Actually, at a strip club, you need disinfectant, but that's a whole nother conversation. So, I mean, it's the same reason I don't gamble. The same reason I don't go to a casino. I got a casino, a big casino, the Hard Rock Casino in Tampa is an hour drive from me. You know, if I want to go to a casino and hang out, all I have to do is get in the car and point the car north for an hour. I don't hate my money that much. I got better things to do than shove my money into a woman's butt crack or into a machine's coin slot. Or is it a machine's butt crack or a woman's coin slot? I can't remember. Oh, I'm gonna burn in hell for that one. Oh, never mind. But no, I earned my money the hard way. I worked for it, so I got better things to spend my money on, like watches.
Watches. There you
Can't
go.
go wrong with wrong. You can't go wrong with watches.
No, I can't give them watches. I mean, you can't shove a watch up their butt crack, so
I like it.
that would hurt.
Oh,
Owie
my God.
or booty hole. I'll show.
Well, I don't
That's
know if they're women, if they're women of the cloth, but they're women of a cloth. But
Or they should have cloth on, but then they take
yeah,
the cloth off.
they're a woman of one cloth. But I mean,
Well, Raj, I mean, it makes me happy. What can I say? You spend money on beer, makes you happy.
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Makes you
I
pee
spent-
like a racehorse, but it makes you happy.
A beer.
Well, I spend money on watches because it makes me happy.
There you
I
go.
spend money on random shit. That makes me happy.
Yeah, we all. Oh, and doesn't he collect? What does Raj collect?
Baseball cards.
Yeah.
No, that too.
I think
But
he
there was
said that he found a valuable card. Yeah,
Yeah,
that he
I
found
saw
a card
that.
that was for like $3,000 something. Yeah.
Yep.
He also collects what is it, beer signs or something?
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Raj? You collect mirror beer signs or mirrored signs of, and yeah, I've sold Raj like I think I've sold him like half a dozen watches. I know his wife is wearing one, and his kid is wearing one, and he's got a few of them.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know who's wearing what, but I sold him one ostensibly for his wife. Because Raj has a big wrist, so he can't wear,
I do
dainty
too.
shit.
Well,
I think Raj has, I think Jesse has like almost an 8-inch wrist, so he
Wow.
can't wear dainty shit.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a big wrist. Yep.
and big beard. Well, never now, but has. I don't know.
Sir Ugga got jokes.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, vintage bar mirrors and sports cars. Okay.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I collect watches. I also collect die-cast cars and autographed sports memorabilia like mini helmets. And I think I did a house tour or a man cave tour, I should say. That showed all that stuff recently.
Man,
I haven't added anything to that collection recently. So if you watch that video on my channel, the more recent one, it's pretty much still accurate. I haven't really added anything else, and maybe a car or two. But now that Kyle Busch is going to be driving for Chevy, a moment, please. Sorry. Now that Kyle Busch is going to be driving a Chevy in NASCAR, I probably am not going to be buying any more die casts because I don't really want to buy a Chevy.
What about Dodge? Do you like Dodge?
I like Dodge, but Dodge isn't in NASCAR.
That's stupid. Well, is it? I don't know.
Well, no, they dropped out. I mean, making equipment for NASCAR is not cheap.
Yeah. So we got Chevy still in there. Still got Ford. We got
Ford, Chevy, and Toyota.
Toyota.
Oh,
That's right.
jab crap.
Ford, Porsche, Chevy, and Toyota. Yeah.
Well, the funny thing, Nate, is the Toyota race car is based on the Toyota Camry.
Mhm.
And the Toyota Camry's been built in Tennessee for like longer than you've been alive.
Right.
Well, still Jap crap, but okay.
Well, the engines are built in America. The engines are
Yeah.
actually designed by Toyota Racing Division out in Californication.
Yeah.
I thought it was based on from Japan.
It is. It is based in Japan, but they make their stuff here to avoid
Yeah,
tariffs.
they don't make they don't make 350 V8 engines in Japan.
They make
All that shit
stuff.
is designed in their design their racing division in California.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, as close as you're going to get to a place that's not really America anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, Sir Uga, Dodge does have an interest in getting back into NASCAR. They just don't have the money to get back into NASCAR. And don't forget, Chrysler is owned by Fiat now.
Oh shit.
And Fiat doesn't have any interest in getting into NASCAR either. And also, Dodge is dropping their V8s after this year.
Is that good or bad?
Well, the Hellcat, the Red Eye, and the Demon are all going away.
What the fuck?
Why?
They want to be all the car companies say they want to be making only electric cars by 2030 or 2035.
Mm-hmm.
In a mistaken attempt to be green, they're going to drop the gas engines.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Never mind that we don't have the electric infrastructure to do that, but that's what the car companies want to do.
Stupid.
So I suspect I won't be buying any new cars after, say, 2030.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, as long as I can keep my Saleen running, I'm happy. Until they ban it.
See, my dad's 2000 Tahoe, Chevy Tahoe. It's still running, but it's past its prime, which means it can't go on long road trips and stuff. It used to be good.
You can get a crate engine and have them install it.
Well, the thing is, the battery life. I don't know if it's the battery life or anything, or
it means the alternator isn't charging the battery anymore.
Yeah, probably. Because
if you're running a car and the battery light is on, that means low voltage. Generally means that the alternator isn't charging the battery, or the battery isn't taking a charge. Drive the car over. Drive the car over to any auto parts store, like an AutoZone or Discount Auto Parts or whatever, or O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
And have them test your battery and your alternator. They'll do it for free.
Yeah. I'll talk to my dad about that, but I don't know.
They'll give it for free. And if you need a new battery, they'll sell you a battery. If you need a new alternator, they'll sell you an alternator.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's an alternator.
But at least they'll test it in front of you, and if you know what to look for, the test, they'll do the test, and if you watch them and you know what you're looking at, you'll know if they're trying to screw you or not.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, Battle Angel says she got all new tires for her RAV4, which is good. She had that nail in the tire thing recently. I told her the pictures of her tire looked a little, like it's getting worn out. So.
Mm-hmm.
And if a tire has been on a car for more than 7 years, you should probably get rid of it anyway.
Yeah.
Albert Sancho asks it's an obvious question, but a good one. Electric cars will increase the demand for electricity.
That's right.
Our electrical grid can't handle it.
It is true.
And by the way, electricity is produced in this country the vast majority of which by burning fossil fuels,
Coal.
What
coal,
the-
natural gas, oil.
Coal.
So you're decreasing gasoline engine cars, but you're increasing the demand for electricity. Electric power plants put out more of these alleged greenhouse gases than cars do. So you're not actually saving the planet, you're actually hurting it.
Exactly.
And that doesn't even get into the fact that making batteries is bad for the environment. You can't recycle the batteries when they wear out. The batteries are extremely expensive to replace when they wear out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, the batteries and the electric motors still need to be cooled. And the coolants they use are usually petroleum based. The car still uses plastics and rubber and all kinds of petrochemical based materials to make the car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the computers that they need to run the cars and charge the cars are all made from petrochemicals as well. So, no, green cars are not green. Green cars are actually more filthy to the environment than regular cars.
They're basically
So,
brown.
stop it. Just stop it.
They're brown, basically.
Yeah, stop it.
A first generation Hummer is more friendly to the environment than a Prius. Facts. All you have to do is look and see how the batteries are made, including the mining of the material, the refining, the production, the rare earth metals that, by the way, we don't control the sources of the rare earth metals. China does.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. When Air Force One flies on battery power, I'll buy a battery powered car. There you go. No, the air quality will not be better, Albert, because you're still burning fossil fuels to make the electricity.
There you go.
And today's modern cars with their pollution controls on them are actually cleaner than the power plants.
Yeah, there you go.
And Rick Sanchez says cars should run off windmills and Nebraska corn.
Shut up.
Well, we already burned.
So you know he's just trolling, right? So don't worry
I know.
about it. Don't worry about it. He's just trolling.
Yeah, Rick Sanchez can't produce a post that doesn't troll. I challenge Rick Sanchez to post something right now that is not a troll comment.
Yeah. So what do you think about UGA having electric buses?
What the? Oh,
Sure, all the UGA buses are electric now.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. Are those the buses that run the campus route and all that?
Yeah.
So it's not the city or county buses; those are strictly UGA buses.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, University of Florida is thinking about doing the same thing. But their bus routes are run by the RTS, Regional Transit System, which is City of Gainesville and Alachua County. But they also are doing, they do an on-campus ride, not a ride share, but and it's mostly aimed at the female students. They can request, if they don't want to walk around campus at night, which I don't blame them. They can request a shuttle bus to take them from, say, they're on campus working at the library or they're a late hour class or whatever. Take them back to their car, or even take them home if they live on campus. And they're thinking about turning those into electric only shuttle buses. So, I mean, a university going to an all-electric bus fleet doesn't surprise me. I think it's, virtue signaling nonsense. But if that's what they want to do and pay a grotesque amount of money for their bus.
They are cleaner than the gas buses. So.
Yeah, but they're not cleaner to produce. And when the batteries wear out, where are you going to get rid of the batteries? Since the current battery technology is not recyclable, it costs thousands of dollars to replace them. And they still need lubricants and rubber tires and cooling systems and the air conditioner system and all that, which are all petrochemical based. So all you're doing is taking out the diesel engine and putting in a battery pack. You're not eliminating the other issues. So, and you have to plug the battery into a charger at the end of the shift or whatever.
That's right.
And I don't know how what does UGA use to produce electricity? Unicorn farts and bulldog shit? I mean, what? No, they burn coal and natural gas like everybody else does.
Right.
Well,
there we go. Looks like Rick said something smart in the comments.
Well, even a broken clock is right
switch
twice a day.
Entire power structure on a flip in a few years. It takes a while, especially when you have the oil. Yeah, especially when you have the oil powers impeding progress.
Yeah, of course. Sanchez is going to throw in a conspiracy theory bullshit.
He does have a point. But
he has one point, and then he blew it up with the last sentence. But yes,
that doesn't blow it up. But yeah,
yes, it does.
What he said.
He's right about the fact you can't switch an entire power infrastructure in a matter of a few years. It takes decades to build the infrastructure, to convert the infrastructure from one thing to another. That's right. But then he goes with the oil powers. The omnipotent oil. Why didn't you just say it was the Bilderbergs and the lizard people and Queen Elizabeth? Well, the Queen's dead now, but or is she? I don't know. But I mean, why didn't you just say it was the Bilderbergs and the what's that other thing?
Because that's not who it was. It was the oil powers. But yeah.
Yeah, but they're all part of the same thing. It's the international cabal out there that's controlling everything, and of course we all know everyone in that cabal is Jewish anyway. So,
okay.
As a matter of fact, when this is over in a few minutes, I have to go to my international world domination cabal meeting on Zoom. I am required to give a presentation on what we're going to do about transportation in this country for the next 30 years.
Oh, are you?
I have it all on a PowerPoint.
Nice. Yeah.
Just saying, because we all know we control this shit. We're running this shit here.
This is
y'all are just pawns on the chessboard. Well, I think I triggered him now. Yes, I know that oil companies have a incentive to continue to sell their product, but oil companies do not control the distribution of oil. That falls to government entities, like the folks at the fine folks at the EPA and Bureau of Land Management and whatever government agency controls offshore drilling and everything. I mean,
what do you think about
if you really wanted to stop oil production completely, it can be done by these government agencies in a fortnight. All you have to do is shut down the agencies, shut down the control of the pipelines. They stop with the drilling leases.
Shut it all down,
and on, and clamp down, and on like that. So you're talking about government conspiracy, not corporate conspiracy.
Well,
But
both.
then
Well,
again, you could
both
also
do.
argue that the
Well,
government and the
both do
corporations are
exist.
in
But
bed together.
that's
But
right.
then
Yeah,
again, the
there you
government and
go.
corporations
There
are in
you
bed
go.
together in a whole bunch of industries.
You got it.
I mean, we could easily tack over to the government corporate control of technology and information flow. We could have a discussion on that. It'll probably get my channel shut down, but
Mm-hmm. Well, that would be yes. That would be bad too. But
well, yes, all industries have lobbyists. I think lobbyists should be banned, but
mm-hmm.
it's not just the oil companies have lobbyists. The technology companies have lobbyists. Pharmaceuticals have lobbyists. Food companies have lobbyists. Farm interests have lobbyists. The lobbyists have lobbyists.
There you go.
The banks.
Everybody's got lobbyists. Yeah.
No, I love money. I don't have enough of it. I'd probably have more money if I had fewer watches. That's why I don't own any Jeep products. If I own a Jeep product, I'd probably be living in the damn Jeep. I wouldn't have this lovely home because I'd be spending all my money on the Jeep.
Yes, can you highlight Jay Shipe's comment?
Sure.
Let's take a look at that. Why are windows falling on the country? What's going on with the chicken feed? Causing less eggs. Only 2 companies make most of the feed.
Well, I don't know about the chicken thing because I'm not
There
big
you
on the
go.
farming, but I do
There you go.
know that the egg, but and chicken, buying chicken for eating, that's getting expensive too. The windmills are falling apart because most of the windmills are made in China. And their and their build quality is for shit. Oh, and by the way, windmills require maintenance and lubricants to keep spinning. And what are the lubricants? Oil, petroleum. Yeah, and they need cooling to keep the electronics cool so that they don't overheat and burn up the motors. And what are the cooling products made from?
Also petrochemicals.
Petrochemicals. Yes.
Hey, so what do you think about? So what do you think about only 2 companies making most of the chicken feed?
Is that true? If that's true, that's bad. But that's the market. I mean,
think that there's
you
only
only
one or
got
two
3 companies making cars in this country.
Well, you only have a couple of companies making glasses, but yeah.
Battle Angel wants a lobbyist. Isn't that what Lou does for you? Never mind. Moderna. Hey, don't say anything bad about Moderna. Moderna was the company that made my jab. I haven't gotten any of my booster shots for the Wu flu.
Wu Kung Flu, whatever it's called now.
Wu flu.
Chopstick sick. I wonder if we'll ever learn there are rumors floating around about that Buffalo Bills player collapsing, and they think maybe the jab did it to him. I wonder if we'll ever learn if that's the truth or not.
I don't really believe that. But yeah, there's also some conspiracies that he died, but
no, he's still alive.
What are we going to see tonight? And that I think they said that he was actually at their last playoff game where they lost to the Bengals. But some people are saying that wasn't actually him, that was actually a double.
Oh, God, here we go. What's happening tonight with Battle Angel?
I don't
know. She said, "I want a lobbyist." And
I said, doesn't Lou fulfill the job of advocate for you? And she said, we'll see tonight. I don't know what you mean by that. I keep hearing that Battle Angel is going to start up another. Yeah, I said Lou was your lobbyist. Oh, I see. Never mind. Never mind. There's a mental image I don't need. I really don't. I don't need that mental image. I already had one mental. I already had one image of Lou with his shirt off. I don't need that mental image again. But isn't it true, BA, that you were planning to start up a live stream again?
Yeah.
Where are we on the Battle Angel live stream?
Yeah, we're still waiting for that. Yeah, we're all subscribed to your channel. Yeah, we're still waiting for you to start doing stuff. So
Yeah. Yes. She says yes. Yes, what? Battle Angel, get up here.
She says that yes, she's about to do stuff on her channel. Yeah.
Get in
And
here,
maybe
BA.
maybe they'll bring maybe she's gonna bring back Boss Babes. Yeah.
Oh shit!
We'll see.
I think we need boss babes in our lives. That's what we need.
Yes.
Boss
we do.
babes.
We do.
Nobody's mistreating Battle Angel. I treat Battle Angel better than I
Yeah, she
treat my
says
kids
that
sometimes.
she's still waiting to get her stuff set up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You got a professional YouTuber in your midst. Have him set the shit up. I mean, if I had a girlfriend, which is impossible, and she wanted to start up a YouTube channel, and I already had the wherewithal, the knowledge and the wherewithal to set up the equipment, I'd do it.
There you go.
There's one thing that is left to be done. Oh, she is waiting for Lou to set up the equipment. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Just,
I mean, he said, well, I don't know if he said, but he usually said he doesn't always do. Well, he probably does, but you know, I think he knows. What was.
I don't know why she doesn't just use his studio.
Yeah. It's my freaking studio.
And it says that he keeps taking vacations. Yeah, he keeps going to Cherokee.
Cherokee.
I don't know.
Cherokee.
I think he might have a problem, but
Oh, I ain't going there.
with going to that casino. Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, if he's doing that, I mean, why doesn't he just send me the money? I'll put it to better use.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Sorry. Yeah.
I think Battle Angel should reintroduce Boss Babes and either bring Tiger Cat back, which I think is a great idea.
Yeah.
Because I love TK. Or do a rotating female co-host. I mean, maybe 1 week it's Mrs. P.
Oh, yeah, Miss P.
Next week is TK. Next week is Friction Vixen. And then a fourth one, who's a fourth? Melissa May or Christy. I haven't seen Christy in forever. I hope she's still alive.
Let's see. Sorry.
It's gambling is not legal in Georgia, but unless you're gambling on an Indian reservation, like in Cherokee, North Carolina, they have a reservation. That's why they have a casino. So
I think Battle Angel should do a rotating female co-host. I mean, we've got 3 or 4. You got Miss Pete, you got Tiger Cat, you got Friction Vixen, and then the fourth week could be open for one of the males in the group. You know, me or Vic or Nate or BVD. That would be funny.
sorry, you're going. I think you're going to have to put on a wig to get
Oh,
on.
shit.
boss babes, but yeah.
I put on a wig for no one.
Oh, breaking news! I forgot to tell you guys, but I officially my costume is a Hooters waiter or waitress. It's official.
Anything. What is this nonsense?
What the
I
hell?
I
get
tell
it.
you what.
Shut up, you.
You said that you won't put on a wig for anyone.
What are your pronouns, Rick? Zim?
Yep.
I know what my pronouns are. Do you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah. You gotta wear the booty shorts. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to see Nate in booty shorts. No.
Well, I already
Booty shorts.
I
Nate, you gotta wear booty shorts and a
No,
tank top. Yeah,
that's what I ordered on Amazon. So yeah.
gotta wear booty shorts and a
Now,
tank top.
you see Rick, you see Nate's avatar. I want to see Nate's avatar in booty shorts and a white beater, but not Nate.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, Nate. I don't swing from that side of the plate.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rick Sanchez's preferred pronoun is asshole.
What is my pronoun?
I don't know. He, him.
He, him. Yeah.
My hammer.
Or
There you go.
Nate Newt. Great
yeah,
Groot.
Nate. Yeah, Nate Newt.
No.
That's your
Great
pronoun.
Groot.
Nate's hammer. I don't know.
Or Nate's pronouns are corn.
Or Wolverine. I don't know.
Jubilation tea corn pone.
What the fuck? But or I used to say this for some random reason. I used to say labba ding dong. Labba ding dong.
Oh, okay, good one, Rick. Nate's pronouns are
Well, Nate and Vic, yeah, corn
cob.
and cob. Corn and cob. Yeah, will Nate and Vic be on the morning show tomorrow, shit talking each other? Well, I will be on the morning show. But
Yeah, you know what? I'll get my fucking ass up. I'll go on the morning show.
yeah, I will be on the morning. Yeah, I was on the morning.
Yeah,
I was on the
did he
morning
bring
show
Lebanon
on.
back?
Yeah, I was on the morning show on Tuesday, briefly, but
Did
Lou wanted me and Nate to be on there, so.
But has Lou brought Lebanon back, or are you still banned from doing Lebanon?
No.
We should do that, Vic.
Yeah.
Do the business. What business, but whatever it's called now. Trash talking business on the channel. If Lou's fine with it, but
I'm sure Lou is always up for trash talking.
and no team ups too. Well, actually, it's not my channel, so.
So we're running out of minutes here. I wanted to ask one more question.
All right.
I know that there is some kind of major thing happening on the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of game or contest of millionaire divas.
What are you talking about the Super Bowl?
Oh
yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah.
So
who's going to win that? Who's going to win that and why?
Oh, the Eagles.
Eagles, because they fly. There you go. I'm just kidding. Because their defense is going to wear down the Kansas City's offense.
And and also because of their run game too. Yeah.
Yeah, and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
So-
Jalen Hurts running around,
And Jalen Hurts will hurt the defense of Kansas City. Ha ha ha.
That's right. Well, actually, I thought that the Bengals were going to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I wish it had been
I heard
Eagles
the
versus Bengals.
I heard the
I
Bengals
didn't.
Chiefs game was a bit controversial.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't want to really
Fuck
want
the
to see. I didn't really want to see the Chiefs in another Super Bowl.
Exactly.
This will make it. This will make it 3 of the last 4 that they've been in. So.
Do you know what's funny though? They haven't been in the Super Bowl since 2019. Kansas City hasn't.
Well, they haven't won one, but
Yeah.
this will be their second time back since then.
Well, did you watch the Chiefs?
Yeah, I did.
Bengals game.
I-
Was it controversial?
I did.
I
I
kept
did.
seeing
Why?
reports about it.
Why did you?
No, of course not.
No, of course not.
The better things to do.
Then how do you know? And how do you know it was controversial?
Because it was on the news. I watched the local news, unfortunately, every night because I'm eating dinner with my mom.
The only thing that I really had a problem with, was the biggest thing was that the Chiefs got to replay a play. They got to replay a third down. It would have been fourth down, but the officials got together. So apparently, as the clock started when it wasn't supposed to, so one of the officials tried to stop the play, but no one could hear him trying to stop the play. So,
Yep.
or at least that's the way that
That's
Pete
a
explained
bullshit.
it. Anyway, I thought it was bullshit, but yeah,
It-
yeah, I
it-
did.
it-
Yeah, I did
is
say that in my video, Nate. I guess you saw that, right?
Yeah, I
I
did.
said this is bullshit.
Vic, are you seething about Nate?
No,
Well, then why does Rick say you're seething about Nate?
I'm not. I'm not seething about
I mean,
Nate.
seething. I mean, come on, man.
Seething.
It's like, are you waiting to see Nate at the
I'll
Slob
tell you
Olympics
what,
so you can pick him
this
apart?
rivalry between me and Nate has got to be the friendliest rivalry of all time. So
Well,
far.
I was hoping to be I was
Oh
hoping
Lord!
to be like, the biggest rivalry of all time, but whatever. It's still a rivalry, but it's friendly. Whatever. It's
Well,
alright.
I was just asking. I mean, Rick is saying you're seething about Nate.
Yeah,
and,
no, it's not. No, this is not like the beef between Chess and A-Bomb. I mean, it's not like that. I
Yeah,
mean,
what is that about? Or what is the Chess and A-Bomb? I don't even know who A-Bomb is really, but I
Yeah.
mean, Chess has been mentioning A-Bomb in a lot of videos lately.
A-bomb my ass. Oh, sorry.
I mean,
well,
why is
A-Bomb,
Chess pissed off at
A-Bomb
A-Bomb?
is an Auburn fan and a 49ers fan. Yeah, who lives in somewhere around Mobile. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Chess was bitching at me on his last stream because he thinks he isn't a moderator anymore, and he said he was going to stop by. I said, if you stop by and you're not a mod, I'll make you a mod. But he didn't come by today, and I'm about to shut down here because I gotta go soon. So he didn't stop by and check on the mod status. So whatever. Well, Battle Angel says that Lou will be the referee tomorrow when you and Nate are on the morning shoe.
Yay.
Yes, I said shoe. Leave me alone.
That's right. It's the morning shoe. That's right. It's not
Yes,
the
I know.
mustard
It's the
shoe
morning
anymore.
shoe until we
Morning
beat
shoe.
LSU.
And now it's not the mustard shoe anymore.
Yeah, it must have. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Florida and Alabama. Yeah.
Haven't seen a lot of General Voltard. He made a big deal out of resurrecting General Voltard.
I think he's been in like one video. I think he did like a
what the fuck?
video with General Voltard and
Actually,
90 Proof for Luther before the Bama Tennessee game. But
actually, No, actually, what it's called? Jaron Valtard was actually me. Once, remember that?
What?
I think he made 2 appearances last year, but
Yeah, it was
I may be
me
wrong
because
about
I
that.
was on the morning show, being oh shit, I should have said it, but it was me, not the whole time, but like some small portion of it. I was the what, fuck. I just said it. Uh, General Valtard. There you go. I was General Valtard for like what 2 minutes on the morning show, and then I took it off and stuff. But man, I just gotta say this. Lou has a lot of stuff in his closet. I'm not gonna say what it is, but he has a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you listen what the general tell you now.
Did I do a good job with that though? I don't know if
Um,
I said what. I don't know if you watched it, Vic, but I think it was on Patreon or Morning Show. I didn't know it was on Morning Show because when you and me, the co-host.
oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I
Yeah,
remember when I was his first live co-host in the garage.
yep.
That was a very full garage.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
right.
say.
Yep.
There was no room. There was no room for nothing in that garage.
Nope.
Yeah, the Grandma's Garage or whatever it's called now. Well,
P Digits made a appearance. Good to see you, sir. Better late than never.
I think you said that the biggest problem with that garage was
No.
was how hot it got during the
Oh yeah,
summer.
that's true.
Well, I don't know about
Yeah.
that because I went in. I was there in November, and it was cold in there. He had a space heater going, and it was still cold. So I imagine, as cold as it was in
Yeah, I guess
November,
it gets cold in
I can
there too. I
imagine it
guess.
could get pretty damn hot in the
Yeah, I
summer.
guess it gets cold during the winter too. I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, even though there's
no
global
climate
warming, it still gets
control.
cold
So
somehow.
yeah, well, it does. That's right. It still does. That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I got to wrap up because I got to go. I got
Yep. One last thing for
places
me.
to be.
Yeah.
And we've been on 2 hours, and that's my time limit before I have to go for the evening activities. So,
Yeah.
thank you for the great avatar picture there, sir.
Yes,
Gives me something
sir.
to think about for a
See you
while.
later. I'll shut up.
Oh God. No, Nate, don't do that.
And Vic, thank you as always.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
And thank you for closing the crew. Never mind. Anyway. And thank all of you guys in the comment section, Jay and Albert and Serga and Battle Angel and Brad Pitt just popped in and P Digits just popped in and Raj was here and Rick, always entertaining to see Rick and read Rick's comments. So another good episode in the books, episode 121 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, SaleenDriver. And we once again proved that this is the live stream show about nothing in particular. We'll do it again next week, I hope. So, y'all have a good rest of the week. See you soon. Peace.